I am ready to go ahead and jump inside this conversation. Let's go ahead and get into it. I was on Reddit and the question was personal biasness aside, who is objectively the better quarterback? I'm going to try to be as unbiased as I can with this video because I definitely want to give both of these quarterbacks their credit for what they have done in their respective careers. When you look at Lamar Jackson's stats of the 2025 season, he threw for 2,549 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions, making his QBR at 62.7. Josh Allen threw for 3,668 yards with 25 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and 65.4 QBR. Then they were a 6th seed inside the playoffs, marking their 7th consecutive postseason appearance. Had a 13-1 home record. Their offense led the NFL in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns with James Cook, and their defense allowed the fewest passing yards in the league, ranking them first in yards allowed per game with 156.9. Scored 30 points in every regular season game for the second straight year, becoming the second team in the NFL history to do so. In notable streaks, 13 straight home games with a rushing touchdown and 14 straight home wins. They're defeated in the 3rd seed by the Jacksonville Jaguars 27-24 at home in the road win of since 1992. They lost to the Denver Broncos, which I was at work and snowed in at this game, 30-33 in overtime. When you look at the overall team success, the Buffalo Bills finished in the 2025 regular season with a 12-5 record, placing them 2nd in the AFC East and 6th inside the AFC. The Baltimore Ravens finished in the 2025 NFL season with a record of 8 wins and 9 losses. They had a home record of 3-6, a road record of 5-3, and placing them 2nd in the AFC North. Now that you have all of that information, let's go ahead and really just break this down. When you talk about football, it is a team sport, so if one person had a successful year, but the whole team didn't, that is a failure of a season. If that quarterback is clicking on all cylinders and the team has actually won those games and has been able to get to the big game, that means that you guys have done everything from both sides of the ball to get you to that point, the highest peak, which is the Super Bowl. Both of these guys are MVPs. Both of these guys have played at a caliber that they are in their own conversations. I have seen lists even throughout this offseason of putting Josh Allen at number 1 and having Lamar down at least inside the top 10. We have seen it all. But if I had to throw my hat inside of this ring, I still say Lamar Jackson has done a good job inside this league. Now, who has better success overall as of right now? Josh Allen. Josh Allen has that. He has been to the playoffs multiple times. He has been able to get that team on his own for a long time. It's been either the defense or it's been little mistakes on the offense that has literally derailed them going to a Super Bowl. They have literally been close. Like, we're talking about ticks away from being in the Super Bowl, and things have not went their way. It just really seems like when it comes to Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, I can't really have a conversation on that because it's not like they don't have a decent defense. They have great players that are on their defense that have been key factors on that. Offensively, Lamar Jackson has been able to move the ball consistently and still be the guy that we know when he very first came inside this league. He has not really changed too much of his game for you to say that he has either degressed or he has progressed. He has his plays, he has his days where he is one of the top quarterbacks inside of this division and not to mention inside of this league. But when you look at them not getting to the playoffs and being able to execute, it's the same conversation with the Bills. It's the team success that matters in this conversation, because if we're going by just the team success alone, the Bills have been able to be productive. The Ravens fell short last season, and that's why we are having this conversation of Josh Allen being one of the best quarterbacks right now inside of the league. Even some people are so crazy to even say Josh Allen is even better than Patrick Mahomes. I love Lamar Jackson, but we're looking at the stats and we're looking at everything from team overall success. The Bills have done a lot more inside of the time that Josh Allen has been under center. Lamar Jackson has had flashes of greatness and is a good player. He's not inside of any type of bad controversies or anything like that. He's really a good quarterback and a great franchise quarterback. They obviously have him as the franchise guy. So in short, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up because I know it's going to be a long one. But we got exactly where I want to be in this video. If it's between those two, unbiasedness aside, my personal favorite, Lamar Jackson. But it's Josh Allen.